Half door, hall door, hither and thither, day and night, hill or hollow. Shouldering this pack, hearing you talk.
Study that house. I think about its jokes and stories. I try to remember what the butler said to a drunken gamekeeper in mid-October, but I cannot. If I cannot, none living can. Where are the jokes and stories of a house, its threshold gone to patch a pigsty?
So you've come this path before?
The moonlight falls upon the path. The shadow of a cloud upon the house. That's symbolical. Study that tree. What's it like?
Silly old man.
It's like, no matter what it's like. I saw it a year ago, stripped bare as now. So I chose a better trade. I saw it 50 years ago, before the thunderbolt had riven it. Green leaves, ripe leaves, leaves thick as butter. Fat, greasy life. Stand there and look. Because there is somebody in that house.
There's nobody here.
There's somebody there.
The floor is gone, the window's gone, and where there should be roof, there's sky. And here's a bit of eggshell thrown out of a jackdaw's nest.
But there are some that do not care what's gone, what's left. The souls in purgatory that come back to habitations and familiar spots.
Your wits are out again.
Relive their transgressions, and that not once, but many times. They know at last the consequence of those transgressions, whether upon others or upon themselves. Upon others, others may bring help, but when the consequence is at an end, the dream must end. If upon themselves, there is no help but in themselves and in the mercy of God.
I've had enough. Talk to the jackdaws if talk you must.
Stop. Sit there upon that stone. That is the house where I was born.
The big old house that was burnt down.
My mother, that was your grandam, owned it. This scenery and this countryside, kennel and stable, horse and hound. She had a horse at the Curragh, and there met my father, a groom in a training stable. Looked at him and married him. Her mother never spoke to her again, and she did right.
What's right and wrong? My granddad got the girl and the money.
Looked at him and married him, and he squandered everything she had. She never knew the worst because she died in giving birth to me. But now she knows it all, being dead. Great people lived and died in this house. Magistrates, colonels, members of parliament, captains and governors, and long ago, men that had fought at Aughrim and the Boyne. Some that had gone on government work to London or to India came home to die. Or came from London every spring to look at the May blossom in the park. They had loved the trees that he cut down to pay what he had lost at cards or spent on horses, drink, and women. Had loved the house, had loved all the intricate passages of the house. But he killed the house. To kill the house where great men grew up, married, died, I here declare a capital offense.
My God, but you had the luck. Grand clothes, and maybe a grand horse to ride.
That he might keep me upon his level, he never sent me to school. But some half loved me for my half of her. A gamekeeper's wife taught me to read. A Catholic curate taught me Latin. There were old books, and books made fine by 18th century French binding. Books, modern and ancient, books by the ton.
What education have you given me?
I gave the education that befits a bastard that a peddler got upon a tinker's daughter in a ditch. When I had come to 16 years old, my father burned down the house when drunk.
But that's my age, 16 years old, at the Puck Fair.
And everything was burnt. Books, library, all were burnt.
Is what I have heard upon the road the truth? That you killed him in the burning house?
There's nobody here. There's our two cells.
Nobody, Father.
I stuck him with a knife. That knife that cuts my dinner now. And after that, I left him in the fire. They dragged him out. Somebody saw the knife wound, but could not be certain, because the body was all black and charred. Then some that were his drunken friends swore that they would put me upon trial, spoke of quarrels, a threat I had made. The gamekeeper gave me some old clothes. I ran away, worked here and there, till I became a peddler on the roads. No good trade, but good enough, because I am my father's son, because of what I did or may do. Listen to the hoofbeats. Listen, listen.
I cannot hear a sound.
Beat, beat. This night is the anniversary of my mother's wedding night, or of the night wherein I was begotten. My father is riding from the public house, a whiskey bottle under his arm. Look at the window. She stands there, listening. The servants are all in bed. She is alone. He has stayed late, bragging and drinking in the public house.
There's nothing but an empty gap on the wall. You've made it up. No, you are mad. And you're getting madder every day.
It's louder now because he rides upon a gravelled avenue, all grass today. The hoofbeat stops. He's gone to the other side of the house. Gone to the stable, put the horse up. She has gone down to open the door. This night she is no better than her man, and does not mind that he is half drunk. She is mad about him. They mount the stairs. She brings him into her own chamber, and that is the marriage chamber now. The window is dimly lit again. Do not let him touch you! It is not true that drunken men cannot beget, and if he touch, he must beget, and you must bear his murderer! Deaf. Both deaf. If I should throw a stick or a stone, they would not hear. And that's a proof my wits are out. But there's a problem. She must live through everything in exact detail, driven to it by remorse. And yet, can she renew the sexual act and find no pleasure in it? And if not, if pleasure and remorse must both be there, which is the greater? Oh, I lack schooling. Go fetch Tertullian. He and I will ravel all that problem out, whilst those two lie upon the mattress begetting me. Come back. Come back. And so you thought to slip away my bag of money between your fingers, and that I could not talk and see? You've been rummaging in the pack.
You never gave me my right share.
And had I given it, young as you are, you would have spent it upon drink.
What if I did? I had the right to get it and to spend it as I chose.
Give me that bag.
I will not.
No more words. I will break your fingers.
What if I killed you? You killed my brother because you were young and he was old. Now I am young and you are old.
Better looking. Those 16 years.
What are you muttering?
Younger, and yet she should have known he was not her kind.
What are you saying? Out with it! God! The window's lit up. And somebody stands there. Although the floorboards are all burnt away.
The window is lit up because my father has come to find a glass for his whiskey. He leans there like some tired beast.
A dead, living, murdered man?
Then the bride's sleep fell upon Adam. Where did I read those words? And yet, there's nothing leaning in the window but the impression upon my mother's mind. Being dead, she is alone in her remorse.
A body that was a bundle of old bones before I was born? Horrible. Horrible!
That beast there would know nothing, being nothing. If I should kill a man under the window, he would not even turn his head.
Yeah! My father and my son on the same jackknife. That finishes them.
There. Hush, my baby. Thy father's a knight, thy mother a lady, lovely and bright. No, that is something that I read in a book. And if I sing, it must be to my mother, and I lack rhyme. Study that tree. It stands there like a purified soul, all cold, sweet, glistening light. Dear mother, the window is dark again, but you are in the light because I finished all that consequence. I killed that lad because had he grown up, he would have struck a woman's fancy, begot, and passed pollution on. I am a wretched, foul old man, and therefore harmless. When I have stuck this old jackknife into a sod and pulled it out all bright again, and picked up all the money that he dropped, I'll to a distant place and there tell my old jokes among new men. Hoofbeats, dear God, how quickly it returns. Beat, beat. Her mind cannot hold up that dream. Twice a murder, and all for nothing. And she must animate that dead night not once but many times. Oh, God, release my mother's soul from its dream. Mankind can do no more. Appease the misery of the living and the remorse of the dead.